Hi class and welcome to HSA 6930 Healthcare Disparities. My name is Dr. Nancy Shahada and I'll be your professor for this course. In this video, I'll be giving you a little tour of the Start Here page, which is where I'm located right now. Other than going through the materials found on this page, I'll also briefly go over the links found on the left-hand side course menu bar. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to slowly scroll down and begin with the textbook that is required for this course, titled Health Disparities, Diversity and Inclusion, Context, Controversies, and Solutions by Patty R. Rose. Below that, you will find the syllabus, which you definitely need to take the time to go over, and it includes a detailed overview of the assignments that are included in this course, like the health disparity paper that you'll be doing, as well as an outline. And below that is the weekly course schedule. So the way the weekly course schedule is organized is week by week, and in each week you'll find the topics that are being covered, the assigned readings, as well as the assignments that are due. And you'll find that in the modules in this course, I have it organized in a similar way. Each module represents a week in this course, and within that module you will find an introductory video similar to this, where I briefly go through the topics that we're covering, as well as what is assigned for the week and any materials and links found in that module. Now, below the syllabus and weekly course schedule section of the Start Here is a short video titled About Your Professor, and this is just an introductory video about myself. And you will all be introducing yourselves in the icebreaker post, which is due the first week of this course. And it will include an introductory post where you include some information about yourself, what you hope to get out of this class, as well as your goals and hobbies and such. And if you would rather create a video than write a post, you are more than welcome to do so. And as I said, it doesn't need to be very detailed like the one I have here with the PowerPoint. It'll just be a very short introductory video introducing yourself to the class. Now remember, with every discussion board post in this course, you are required to respond to 2 of your peers' posts. And your responses need to demonstrate to me that you've actually read your peers' post. So something very short, like, great job on your post, you made a lot of great points, without actually indicating anything that was in the post, anything to demonstrate that you've actually read it, is not acceptable. So I'm looking for meaningful responses here. All right, I just wanted to touch on that real quickly. All right. Now, as I scroll further down, you'll find that there are links to different resources that you can take advantage of to help you. One is the Student Services, and what this link will take you regarding more information on tutoring, e-tutoring, including writing help, something to keep in mind if you feel like you need a little extra assistance. And of course, if you have any questions, never hesitate to let me know. Below that is information on the e-learning success advisor. His name is Patrick Dempsey, and he's very helpful if you find issues maneuvering through this course. He's very helpful and will be able to assist you. And of course, you can always contact myself. Below that is library tutorials, some information on the FAU library, the resources they have available. So if you're not so familiar with researching through the FAU library, I would definitely start here. And I also do have a page in the student resource module. It's a video that provides you with instructions on how to connect to the library off campus. All right. Now I'm going to scroll back to the top of this page. I don't want to get you dizzy, and just quickly go over the links found on the left-hand side course menu bar. So a lot of them are pretty self-explanatory. Discussions will take you to the discussion. Assignments in this course, as well as assignments, does the same thing. The syllabus, quickly, depending on how I've set up the different assignments, will tell you when different assignments are due, but always rely on the weekly course schedule for the dates. And of course, you are more than welcome to ask me, but it is there. You don't need to worry about the conferences and collaborations for this course or roll call. But if you're ever wondering how you're doing, you can always click on the grades. But you're primarily going to be using the modules link. So I'm just going to click on it right now, really quick. As I said before, the modules are organized week by week. Now the first module here is the student resource module. And here you'll find different information. Here's instructions on how to use Canvas, connect to the library off campus. You have information on the e-Success Advisor, as well as information on the accessibility and academic assistance, and information on technical support. Now I am going to go back to the assigned course papers and click on that page. And in this page, you'll find here are the due dates for the health disparity paper assignment that we have in this course. And then you'll find different examples. Here's an example of APA style paper, since we do follow the APA writing style. So this will give you a good idea of what I expect to see, the format I expect you to follow for your paper. Below that is a sample outline, same thing, give you an idea of the format I expect to see. And as you scroll further down, you will find grading rubrics, as well as useful websites and different videos that you may find helpful regarding assignments in this course. All right, so now I'm going to scroll back to the top really quick and go back to the modules. All right, so here we are. And as I scroll further down, as you can see, week 1, we have the overview of the week, which will include an introductory video, as well as the assignments that are due, learning objectives. Then you will go to the next page, which will include the chapter PowerPoints and the terms from the chapters assigned for the week. Now here, this page with the videos for this week are just videos that highlight the topics that are covered in the assigned readings for the week. And then you'll find links to the assignments for the week. So in the first week, we have our icebreaker discussion board forum. Below that is the syllabus quiz. Again, you have an unlimited amount of attempts. I do expect 100. It's very easy and very short. And then at the end of each weekly module is a weekly checklist that lists everything you must complete before going on to the following week. I do try to open each week's module a couple of days early for those of you that like to get a head start on what's due the following week. I know this course is a short one, and there's a lot to get done in the 6 weeks that you'll be taking this course. But for those of you that want a head start, go to the next week a couple of days early. You're more than welcome to do so. And of course, if you have any questions or concerns, never hesitate to email me, send me a course message. That's what I'm here for. All right, I'm going to scroll back to the top. I hope that you found this video helpful, and I look forward to a great term with you all, and I look forward to getting to know all of you. Take care. Best of luck.